Ravenfield. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. Fight upon the Ravenfield together with your blue allies. Take down those pesky Reds using helicopters, tanks, guns, and active ragdoll physics. So what is Ravenfield then? Well, it's a indie game. It's in early access, and you can tell that the guy who made this has been heavily influenced by Battlefield 1942. As soon as I started playing this, I kind of recognised one of the maps as a very, very similar layout to, I think it's El Alamein, the map, or it might be Tobruk. One of the maps in Battlefield 1942 is very similar to this, and because this game is on the Steam Workshop, there are a shit ton of mods. I've already downloaded Iwo Jima map, which was from Battlefield 1942, and the maps are great. The maps in this game are really, really good, and there are a shit tons of mods and everything else. But let's talk about the base game that you get, the early access game. It only has instant action at the minute. It's totally single player, not multiplayer, but there is a conquest mode, a campaign mode, I think it is, coming when it comes out of early access. So you take one of the sides. I'm playing as the Blues, and you can put as many bots in as your PC can handle. Just type in the number in the options and it will put them in. I've tried it with up to 500, but it ran really, really shitty. I was getting about 10 frames a second or something. But 200 to 300 is fine, and the battles are great with that many. And you've got air, land and sea going on here. You've got gunships, you've got bombers, you've got fighters, you've got dinghies, you've got kind of like cruiser ships, you've got anti-aircraft fire, you've got artillery, you've got tanks, you've got jeeps, you've got ATCs. You've got a whole shitload of different weapons, from close quarters weapons to sniper weapons to assault weapons. You can also command your armies to attack at a certain place and to concentrate their efforts in a certain direction, which is all good. And you also have a really cool slow-mo mode. It's like the Matrix, the bullet time, and it lasts as long as you want it to toggle. So you press it on and it'll just stay on until you switch it off, which is awesome. It's the best bit of the game, because you can run into a situation where you are totally outgunned, maybe 10 to 1, and you have a chance of winning that in bullet time, because you can shoot so amazingly accurate and fast in bullet time. You can pretty much take them out, and it is such a good feeling if you're jumping in midair and you're just whacking them. It's awesome. It is such a fun game to play. You have some huge battles, and the battlefield looks a right mess. It looks like paintballing, but you kind of get used to that. The graphics, don't worry about it. Just the people, just get into it and just shoot the shit out of everybody. You will have great fun playing this game. I mean, some of the choke points on the map are great, and it's hard to get past them, and you've got to really work to get past some of the choke points, but it's such a satisfying feeling when you push the enemy back and you see your allies coming to support you, and you push on and win. It's a great feeling when you're playing this game. It's just fun. Now, it's not without its problems. I find the flight really, really difficult. I really do, with the mouse. It's not really that good. I haven't tried it enough. I haven't practiced it anywhere near enough on the flight. I so prefer the tanks and being feet on the ground, sniping or using a light machine gun. But if you persist and persevere, then obviously you will be able to do the flight. Me, I just suck at it so bad that I just kind of keep out of the planes. You can switch the planes off in the options if you just want a total ground war. You can switch the tanks off if you want. You can control every aspect of the game. You can even make it balanced more towards one side or the other as well, so you can have more bots on the other team. You can limit the weapons. It's just, you have absolute control over this. Now, the AI needs a lot of work. It's nowhere near good enough yet. They can shoot you from range and kill you easily if they see you, which is bullshit with some of the weapons that they're shooting. The AI seems to be set up to have unlimited vision, and although there's bullet drop on the weapons, they can still hit you from a long, long way away. Also, the AI kind of walk backwards uphill moonwalking sometimes, which is a bit strange. It's just hilarious, but it does need tweaking. That you can get in a jeep and they won't automatically get in with you and jump on the machine gun. They'll run over their own men. They're just ruthless. The AI, they just don't care really. You've got different game modes in this as well. You've got a points-based game mode where the first to so many points wins. I think that's how that one works. You've got battalion game mode. You've got a Spec Ops game mode where you control squads, and when your squad dies, you just don't respawn. That's quite fun. But the Steam Workshop really make this game, because there's lasers, there's all kinds. Last time I looked, there was like thousands of different mods you can download from different weapons, different vehicles, different maps, shit tons of stuff. So the game's a tenner, it's not much, and it's great fun. It's great fun, but bear in mind what I said, the flight needs work, and the AI needs work, and the sounds of the guns need work. But overall, it's a great, fun little indie game.